Disowned for getting pregnant at 14. Love Don't Judge Part 3. Moving in with my Aunt Rosa was a huge change. She lived in a tiny apartment with her two sons, Mateo and Luis, who were 10 and 12. The place was small and crowded, but it was warm, and for the first time in months, I felt like I had a home again. Aunt Rosa wasn't rich, but she was kind. She worked long hours as a waitress and barely made enough to support her kids. Yet she welcomed me without hesitation. "I don't have much," she told me, "but I won't let you struggle alone." Her words made me cry. My cousins were curious about me, always asking questions. Mateo would stare at my belly and ask, "Does the baby kick a lot?" While Luis tried to act tough but secretly left snacks outside my door when he thought I wasn't looking. For the first few weeks, I barely left the house. I was scared of running into old classmates, scared of people whispering behind my back. But then Aunt Rosa did something that changed everything. One evening, she came home with a girl my age. "This is Sophia," she said. "She's been through some things too. I thought you two should meet." Sophia had wild curls, piercing brown eyes, and an attitude that screamed confidence. She plopped down on the couch and crossed her arms. "So, you're the girl who got kicked out for getting pregnant." I stiffened. "Yeah." She smirked. "Me too." My eyes widened. She leaned back, stretching her arms behind her head. "My dad threw me out when I was 15. Said I was an embarrassment. My mom didn't even try to stop him. I didn't know what to say." Sophia shrugged. "I lived on the streets for a while before I found a youth shelter. Now, I work at a daycare, saving up to get my own place." Hearing her story made my chest tighten. I thought I had it bad, but she had been through so much worse. "Look," she said, "I know it feels like the world is against you, but you can't let it break you. You've got a baby coming. That means you have to fight harder." Her words stuck with me. Sophia started visiting more often. She dragged me out of the apartment, made me go on walks, even convinced me to apply for a part-time job at a small grocery store. "You can't just hide forever," she said. "You need money, and you need a plan." She was right. Working while pregnant wasn't easy, but the extra money helped. Aunt Rosa did everything she could, but I wanted to pull my own weight. Then, one day, while I was at work, someone unexpected walked in. Daniel. I hadn't seen him since I left the shelter. He looked different, taller, leaner, his dark hair messier than before. When he saw me, his eyes widened. "Emily?" My stomach twisted. I didn't know whether to run or scream. He walked up to me, shoving his hands in his pockets. I didn't know you worked here." I crossed my arms. "Yeah, well, a lot's changed." He shifted uncomfortably. "Look, I know I messed up. I should have been there. I was scared." I scoffed. "You think I wasn't?" He sighed. "I want to make things right." I stared at him, unsure of what to say. Before I could respond, the store manager called my name. I exhaled sharply and turned back to Daniel. "I have to go." He hesitated. "Can we talk later?" I didn't answer. I just walked away. But deep down, I knew this wasn't over. To be continued.